Yes, good. Oh, okay. Yes, good morning. I forgot I was to put my mic on. So I try to speak up loudly. Yes, good morning. This is Spirit Journey, and I had just did a live stream, a very long live stream a moment ago regarding, yes, the secret is out. I had gotten a tattoo and I got the tattoo about 2.5 months ago this year, and I decided that when it was done, 2 weeks after it was done, I wanted to get a new tattoo. It wasn't executed well, and yesterday I went to a place to an expert, very renowned in his field of tattoo artistry. He won first prize doing tattoo cover up. He works both in color and in black and gray, as it's called in the tattoo industry. And yet, when he sees my brown skin, all of a sudden, um, he drops he doesn't want to do me. And the person in charge of the tattoo salon, I feel also dropped the bag on me and doesn't want to help me get a new tattoo. But I already explained that in the video that I just did. So, because the video was that length, and again, when I did the video, I started out with my experience in the hair field because I was still feeling ashamed and angry, and I was afraid to let my viewers know that I got the tattoo. That was a secret. Only one person knew I had the tattoo. That was my twin. Outside of that, no one else knew. And the incident that happened yesterday, I felt angry, and it just rehashed about my experiences in the beauty field and my as a as a black woman in America in a very, very cosmopolitan neighborhood, yet race is always an issue. Not even so much color, but race. So, what I wanted to talk about with this segment is just more like a part two. Well, I want to make a request because it was only towards the end of the video that I just did. It was a 2-hour video that I announced at the end. I finally got the bravery towards the end of the live stream that I had the tattoo and what happened to me. So, up front in this video, I want to make an appeal to anyone out there in New York City who is a tattoo artist, a professional, someone who has their own tattoo parlor, your own business, your own rental space, someone who's clean and likes to perform works of art in the tattoo medium to redo my tattoo. I need to find out how much lighter I have to do the tattoo, make the tattoo, in order to know about the cover, if I get a cover up. So I live in New York City and I want to find a tattoo professional who works with brown skin. Let me show my skin. I have brown skin. Okay? A yellowish brown. That's me. And someone who's not afraid of doing black people and to redo my tattoo or to even lighten my tattoo, just to give me the scoop. What needs to be done, what can be done, because this so-called tattoo professional that I saw yesterday doesn't want to help me with my tattoo. So those, so I guess that, so whoever who you are, if you're comfortable with doing black people's skin, who can do, what do you call it, to tattoo over a tattoo, or where I can go, uh, who's comfortable with doing black skin to remove it, let me know. You can write the information in the comment area, or you could go to my email, and that's spiritofazalea@gmail.com. That's spiritofazalea, Azalea, at gmail.com. And you could email me the information. And about yourself, if you are a tattoo artist, or you know of a practitioner who could um, do wonders with tattoo removal or lighten it to prepare another tattoo on top, let me know. Okay, yes, hello viewer. This is just an update to find out if anyone knows about any tattoo artists who works with black people, who like black people, want to help me do redo my tattoo, or do a cover over. Cover over with the tattoo. So you can just put in that information down below or in my email. Okay. And the other thing I want to talk about before I go, this is going to be brief. Why the other reason why I decided to leave the field of cosmetology. Cosmetology is the aesthetics. It's the beauty field, where you learn, where you become a licensed hair, nail, and skin practitioner. And about a little over 30 years ago, 31 years ago, almost 32 years ago, I went to cosmetology school, and I worked in the industry for 1 year. And I decided for me that it was not for me, and I explained that in the live stream that I just did. I had found a lot of biases, and yet, even though the blacks and the whites, we all go to the same schools. Elisa, I went to a licensed school. It was in Jersey City, actually. Yet they don't really focus on doing black hair care. And you learn what the whites, we share the same classroom. Yet when you leave the classroom, they base everything on what your race is, not on your abilities, but what your race is, and they pigeonhole you, and they decide you're only to work on certain people. And that's, I think of cosmetology like how you would medical school. You learn on everybody, every type of person, and then you go into a community and you do the community. That's honestly what I thought it was, but it's not. It's about racism. It's about perpetuating isms against black people. And it doesn't matter whether the black person has light skin or dark skin, whether they have straight hair or curly hair. You get pigeonholed, and you're restricted, and they don't tolerate you, and they don't want you working with them, your white counterpart. That was my experience back then. I One of the other reasons, I went to, oh please, I hope I don't forget now. Oh, I can't believe I'm forgetting what it was. Oh yeah, I remember. It was in cosmetology school. I had a Jewish teacher, female teacher, And she had her racist Italian husband who owns the salon that is segregated. And the same teacher, now I like this teacher. The teacher had helped me out in school with a situation, with my time, because I was the only one that lived in New York City and I had to take the bus to the Port Authority home. And so she allowed me to leave 20 minutes earlier to get the bus so I can get home at a safe hour. Everybody else there had a car and they lived in the relatively close. I didn't ask the teacher to do that, but she was very sensitive to my needs, and she liked that I commuted all the way from Queens to New Jersey. So one day in classroom, in a lecture, she says out loud, we were talking about hair, she says, and me and this South American girl sat up front, and the teacher says, "Who has bad hair?" She looks at me and the Latin girl, and then she puts her and touches my and the other girl's hair, and then she says, "Who has coarse hair?" And she was making synonymous coarse hair with being bad. Now, the subject of hair was about that you have different grades of hair, about the hair shaft itself. The hair could be a very, very thin strand, or it could be a medium strand, or it could be a thick strand. And so she was talking about the qualities of what a hair strand that is thick, what it looks like. But that's what the topic's supposed to be on, but she talked about it being bad. That's how she announced it. Bad and coarse are the same thing. But she comes to me and the other girl, we're the only non-whites in the classroom. Okay? The only ones. But yeah, there are people there with, yes, hello viewer. Good morning, good morning. Yes, this is just a quickie. Yes, so my Jewish teacher says, who has bad hair and who has coarse hair? And then, after touching my and the other girl's hair, the Latin girl, this was a joke and people started laughing. Now, my teacher actually had coarse hair, and this other Italian girl had coarse texture hair. My hair is curly or kinky, but it's this hair strand is very thin, and she knows right off that my hair is not coarse, but she's making it racial. That's how it came out to me. She didn't touch anybody. She didn't touch the white girl's hair. She didn't walk up to the girl that actually had the very coarse hair. She went to me, and my hair is not what it was. And back then my hair was straightened. So, and my teacher has classic coarse texture hair. And nothing wrong having coarse hair. Yes, that's my little doggy. Yeah, I don't want to film myself, but this is my little boy laughing. But yeah, so upon that experience and many, many, many other experiences that I shared in the live stream that I just uploaded, and so you can hear that at great length. These are some of the reasons why I know I do not work in the cosmetology field. That is very biased. And even today, in November 15th, 2018, that Black people in New York City is still being railroaded and steered away from white establishments with getting a tattoo, even though where I live is extremely diversified. Where the salon, the tattoo studio was or is in the heart of the city, where you have virtually every skin type, nationality, race there. And this is supposed to be a extremely talented person who's been in the industry for many, many years, and he wins top awards in his field of tattoos and cover-up tattoos, and yet he chose not to assist me. But I commend him. At least he's upfront enough to say no, he's not going to do me. And all that other drama regarding the tattoo incident that happened yesterday, and the owner slash manager of that place, who is giving me the runaround. So again, that's explained in the video that I just did. And so these are some of the reasons why I feel offended about things like this when it comes to getting your hair done, and now possibly getting a cover up tattoo, because how you left feeling. Why do black people feel the way they do? Because we are always reminded of what we are, and nothing wrong with what we are. It's really revealing of who they are. They are lacking. A true professional will learn his craft, especially if you work in a cosmopolitan area of all ethnic groups and racial groups. It's not like you live in the boonies and some isolated place where everybody's the same thing. This is in a cosmopolitan area, and they don't do it. Yes, I discovered the tattoo industry, just like the hair industry, is segregated. And you know, we treat our dogs better. You go to a place to get your dog groomed, the dog groomer, they do curly and straight hair dogs. There's never a mention about, oh, well, your dog hair is curly. They do them all because the school teaches them all. Why do you treat dogs? And I love my doggie that you see here, but why do you treat your dogs better than you treat your own fellow human being? Ask yourself that question. Why? That is food for thought. So any of you guys or gals who sees this video and knows a great tattoo artist who can do great cover-ups, who knows about if you need to get your tattoo lightened, let me know. Anyone who is a great practitioner of such in New York City, a nice clean place, a professional, okay? Let me know and just write the information below. So take care, guys and gals. Enjoy your day. And when you look at your skin, your hair, your nails, your body, just say, I love you. I love you regardless, because you're precious and special. Take care, guys. Enjoy a beautiful day. Bye-bye.